Hello, I'm Kimberly, and welcome to the weekend edition of the Navy News Update. It's Friday, October 24th. Many of the stories you hear here can be found at IndianCountryTV.com. And here's news for the day from the Associated Press and other Native news sources. $3 million worth of illegal construction projects went on for a decade at the Effigy Mounds National Monument, one of the nation's most sacred Native American burial grounds in northeast Iowa. And it happened under the watch of the National Park Service. The park didn't do the proper archaeological studies before installing an intricate boardwalk system that now encircles ancient burial mounds that are shaped like bears and birds. Tim Mason, a spokesman for the Friends for the Effigy Mounds, who used to work among these ancient Native American mounds, grew up there. He's now retired, but for 19 years he held a lot of different jobs at the monument, from laborer to park ranger. During visits to the park after retiring, he'd see these boardwalks and other structures going in. Mason filed a complaint that sparked a criminal investigation by a Park Service special agent. Nobody that was responsible for the damage is still employed at the monument, and a National Park Service spokesman says it is creating a corrective plan that will make sure something like this never happens again. The Effigy Mounds National Monument was established in 1949 specifically to protect the more than 200 prehistoric Native American mounds, each in the shape of symbolized animals or symbols, considered sacred by the monument's 12 affiliated tribes. Alaska Governor Sean Parnell signs a bill to recognize Indigenous languages. The move makes Alaska the second U.S. state after Hawaii to officially recognize Native tongues. In a symbolic move aimed at bolstering tribal efforts to save Native American languages at risk of dying out, Alaska's governor on October 23rd signed a bill to officially recognize the state's 20 Indigenous languages. Parnell signed the bill in the southern municipality of Anchorage to help kick off the Alaska Federation of Natives Conference, the state's largest annual gathering of Indigenous people. In April, the state's legislature overwhelmingly passed the bill. After 30 years of passion and dedication researching his tribal heritage, Mike Hoffman has something to show for all his hard work, a map meant to preserve the Menominee Nation's history. The map, created in partnership with the UW-Stevens Point, documents historical territory and place names dating back to the tribe's beginning more than 10,000 years ago. But the project gets more sophisticated than just a paper map. An electronic version of the map for use in tribal classrooms offers information about the tribe's history. Menominee tribal leaders say the map is a tremendous gift because it's a way to maintain and preserve the tribe's history for generations to come. The map, which shows one layer of the electronic version, will hang at the Menominee Language and Culture Commission Center in Keshena, Wisconsin. Alice Skenandore is the 2014 Woman of Character Award recipient. She received the award from the Wisconsin Alliance for Women's Health, an independent statewide network of organizations dedicated to broadening the base of awareness and support for access to comprehensive women's health care services and information. Alice is the executive director of the Wise Women Gathering Place in Green Bay, Wisconsin, which she founded in 1998, with a mission to promote peace, respect, and belonging through skill building, sharing of resources, and caring support for community. She was nominated in recognition of her tireless efforts to end sexual and domestic violence and her revolutionary ability to create social services focused for Native Americans and available to all. Alice is a member of the Lakota Ojibwe tribe, and she has served as a traditional midwife for over 27 years, attending over 740 home births. In 2001, she authored Discovery Dating, a unique teen pregnancy and domestic violence prevention program. Casting director Renee Haynes is looking for Native American actors and speakers for a 6-hour HBO miniseries about the Lewis and Clark expedition. Casting calls are scheduled for Missoula, Montana on November 5th, Polson on November 8th, and Browning on November 10th, among others in Northwest and Canada. Haynes, based in Los Angeles, specializes in Native American and First Nation casting. Among her best-known projects are Winter in the Blood, Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee, Twilight Saga, New Moon and Eclipse, and Into the West. The miniseries will be based on Undaunted Courage by Montana author Stephanie Ambrose, foremost chronicler of the Lewis and Clark expedition. For more information, you can check out rhcsearch.com. And that's another roundup of news from Indian Country on this edition of the Native News Update. I'd like to thank you for joining me, and have a grand day.